Hello everyone, welcome again. And today I'm going to show you another project in this time it's in Spring Boot and Hibernate. So it's not a simple JSP and servlet project, so it's advanced, so you can say major project, and it's using MVC Boot, and to manage the backend it's using Hibernate, and we are storing the data in MySQL. So here we have a database for job portal SP means Spring and Spring Boot, and here we have a table, sex, application, applied job, education, experience, job role, and user. So if I view the data of user table, you can see the data is there. And now let's run the project and then check all the functionalities one by one, how the application is working, the internal modules and the user roles. So to deploy the application, we are using its following MVC architecture. Also, it's using Maven to manage the dependency and deployed over the Tomcat localhost. So let's run the server and start the project. So in my job portal application.java, this is my runner. You can say it's a runner. So in boot, you need to create a separate runner, and once the server is run, then you can run that runner. So this is my main file that I supposed to need to run. And in all project in JSP and Spring, you need to run the root file. But in this, if you're going to buy this project and you are using this project, so you need to run this file under the first package. So I'm gonna right click on this, and when I click on right click on this, you will get an option here, Spring Boot app. So why it's the option is there, because we are using STS tool. So this is a you can say advanced version of Eclipse, or especially designed for to develop the Spring and Hibernate application. So I just run the server. You can check the logs here. Yeah, lots of logs there. So but good. So server is initializing JPA entities and all. So now let it be run. Okay. Once you have run the server, and then you need to open this file under the resource manage, and this is application property, and check the URL here. Also make sure make sure on which port number your server is running. So most probably Tomcat use 8080. So I'm gonna use this to load my application. So as I see localhost, and I'm gonna run 8080, and this is the string here in this file, application.properties, that I need to pass. So this is my homepage URL, and when I enter this, enter this application will load quickly. So this is the home page of job application, job portal, and here we have an option to sign up. And so user can enter his detail like first name and login password, confirm password, email, and all the details, and then you can register in the application, or you can say a job seeker person. So let's log in the application, but before login, let's understand the user roles. So what type of role users can interact with the application? They can log in into the application and perform different operations. So as I told you, we are using MySQL. So we are using MySQL Workbench, and we can using 5.6 version. You can use any about this. Okay, so if I talk about the role, again we have a role ID column here. So this role ID column, if you notice, is contain 12333 number. It means the whenever the role ID value will be 1, then the data will treat, and like this user will treat as an admin. For role ID 2, it will treat as a recruiter, or you can say HR of any company, and the third will be the job seeker person. You can say student or job seeker. So who is going to look for the job? So the first role is an admin. Let's log in as an admin and check what admin can perform there. So the process, let's understand the flow. The process will be like admin will be the root user of the application, so you can manage, admin can manage all the activities of HR companies, or HR, or like other job seekers that's going to apply in that job. So also admin should have access to add the users and recruiters. So I'm going to log in as an admin. So this is my username, and for the password is admin at the rate 123. when I click here and I click on the sign in, so I logged in as an admin. So it is a dummy data, it's my name, and under the recruiter section, I can check the list of available existing recruiter, or I can add a new recruiter. So let's say I add HR, company HR demo. I'm just entering the demo data here. So let's say I'm using one tool, an extension Chrome. It will enter automatically data in all the field. I'm gonna change some uh, details here. So login ID should be in a Gmail format. So I'm gonna enter data in a format. For the password also, it's using validation. So password will be demo at the rate 123, or you can say, let me enter here. So it will be easy to the demo at the rate 123. We need some characters, some capital letters, some upper letters, and some special character to make a password. Okay, that's done. And repeat the same email ID again, and I'm going to use this. And this is a telephone number, so there should be integer value. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, one is extra. Now, for the date of birth, I said please use this format. So 0101, for example. So format will be DD, MM, and YYY, and you need to use in this format only. Okay, let's select as a male as I did this recruiter. Okay, click on the save. Now the recruiter added successfully. If I check the recruiter list, you can see the new record is there. Also, as an admin, I have an option to search option. So it's not required here, but we are like making the project, and we are trying to cover maximum functionalities. Like you can learn it a little more. So how can we perform the search operation? So this is the example. So user can you can search, like admin can search by his email ID, and the record is filtered. Now click on the reset, it will reset. Also we have an edit option. So when I click on the edit, and I can edit the record. So let's say I edit my date and click on save. So login ID is already exist. It says to me, okay, it's going to edit the new record there. That's not the issue. So when I click on the list here, and you can check the user list. So sorry, here we have a user list. So in this section, you will get in this, under this user module, you will check the list of all the available customers, or you can say job seekers. So when I click on the logout, and let's log in as a recruiter and check what a recruiter can perform there. So I'm going to log in as this user, as it has a role ID too. And also if I refresh the database, the new user is there in the database that we just added with role ID 2 is demo. Okay, so let's say login as this user. Now I'm going to log in this user, and the password is password not equal to. Okay. So when I log in and click on the job list, so I can check the available job list there. Also, as a recruiter or company, I can add a job. So when I click here and I say job name, I'm going to enter some dummy data again here. So I say so job name. Okay, yeah, job name. Also I say skills Java. I can say Java Hibernate. Okay, department computer science, and job type part-time, full-time. So I can say full-time, and the post date. So when we are going to post date, or when it should be live. So let's say I'm gonna enter today's date, and say 18/01 2021. Okay, job role as a developer. Salary should be, I say, okay. Required qualification, so you can enter some qualification. Say add some dummy data. When you click on save, the job is saved successfully. Now it will display in the job list. Okay, here again we have edit option and the delete option. So if you want to delete the record, just click on the checkbox, click on the delete button here. Okay, it will record here. Delete your record. Also under the apply job section, HR or an like company can check what are kind of candidate that's applied on the job. So these are the records and with resumes. So admin can check the admin can check these records and the job person, or you can say the company or HR can check the records. Also it has the option to view the resume. So if I click on this PDF section in this file, it will open a PDF. So this is the dummy PDF. So whatever PDF they are going to upload there will display there. Okay, now let's log out as a HR and log in as an end user or customer. So when you see the role ID 3, let's say example, I'm gonna log in with this user. So let's say this is my email ID and the password. It's not copied successfully. Yes. When I click on the sign in, I can log in as a user or job seeker. So when I see job section, so under the job section I got two options like all the available jobs, and this is the recently job that we just created. So I have an option to apply without resume. So when I click on the apply resume, it will open me this user file type input, and will need to upload the resume here. So as you can see, all other details are filled automatically and data is coming. So it's the data will create it when we added this user. So the data displaying automatically. You just need to upload a resume. So let's say, for example, I'm going to use some. Let's say, for example, I'm going to use some dummy PDF. And I could search in my database if there or not. Stand out. No, I don't want to use any stand out there. Let's say I'm gonna upload this file, and I click on the submit, and the job applied successfully. Now, if you check in the apply job, you will see the newly added data there, and when I click on the PDF, it will open that file for me. Right now, the file is not there. Let's say a recently updated file. This is the file that I uploaded recently. Okay, now let's log out with this section. Under the application section is also remind here. So under the application section, I can uh, create an application. So this is the resume, like if as in under the job section, if I click without any apply, like I'm going to use my resume and just click on the apply. Then the job section, if I click on the apply, okay, I'm going to apply without without resume. So when I click on the apply, it will ask me for the resume uploading, and when I click on the apply without resume, it will redirect me to the application section. So under the application section, I can fill manually data. Also we have here option to add more buttons, so I can add more field there, and you can see here then when I click in the add more, so it will redirect. It's creating the course name, institute, percent. So we can add multiple fields. So this is the great functionality there, and I can create an application and apply for the job. Okay, that's great. So this is the demo about the complete job portal in Spring Boot and Hibernate. And now, if you need the source code, you can check the link in the description box. Also, you can mail us over the mail ID. You can check the corner. You will get the mail ID and WhatsApp also there, Skype also there. You can ping us. My team will contact with you, and we are also providing the remote support, educational support. So if you want training on that, some like how to build this kind of application, and you want to learn end-to-end Java to Hibernate development, Java to like complete web development, you can contact us. Also, as we have a remote support, so we'll help you to run that project at your machine. In any case, if you're going to buy this project from our code1.com, so you will get the complete support and we'll help to run it at your machine.